Hello everyone, my name is Chris Bennett and this is my final project presentation for Android. For this project I made an app. It's just a simple messaging app that's similar to like WhatsApp or Line. And I just call it Talky. What it does, all it does currently is just send messages back and forth between different apps. It's only written in Android, of course. And yeah, I think it works pretty well. It's pretty simple and straightforward. The Android features I use are the linear and relative layouts. Basically the standard stuff we talked about in class. Scroll view, a data adapter. I did use some new, kind of slightly different stuff like the progress bar and the animation package. But those are just kind of minor ornamental things I threw on. Some other Java stuff which I used for communicating with the server were WebSockets. I used the HTTP URL connection for AJAX route calls. And my server resides in AWS on a Linux server using JavaScript and Node.js. Some of the problems I had with creating this app were setting up, basically the hardest part was setting up the server communication and the data model, which had to be sent back and forth. That took me some time. It was kind of tricky, and I ended up changing my design, hopefully to a better one. My data caching model was a bit tricky. It took me some thinking to get that looking correct. And I was constantly fighting my ignorance with Java and Android SDK. I think I've learned quite a bit, but I feel like I have a lot more to learn. Okay, here's a demonstration of the Talky messaging app. Hopefully this will go well. I have it installed on both of these phones. These are both Android phones. So let's open these things. Talky. So this intro screen is just a splash screen I created using animation. It looks kind of neat. And then we have a typical login screen here. I have some test accounts which I've created. So I'm going to make call Chris2, then login. I'm going to start this one here too. Talky. And I'm just going to log in with the default here. So there's two accounts. One is Chris and the other is Chris2. So this screen, or this activity, it just lists the different test chats I have set up. So this first test chat I've already set it up for Chris and Chris2. So those two accounts can communicate with each other. So let's go ahead and click on that. Just brings up a little dialog here. So I can send a message, hi. So it sends the hi message over, and this app can read it. Let's see, so this guy responds, hello. Yeah, it's hard to type. Hello. And you notice that the message appears on the other phone. So basically they can message each other back and forth, which is the whole purpose of this app. So you can say other things like, I like pizza. I don't know, weird stuff like that. And basically, you understand how messaging apps work. And I think it works pretty well. So it's basically communicating with the server. Each of these phones, when it sends a message, it sends it to the server. And the server relays it to any other listening app. Anyway, that's all I have to say, and I hope you have a good day.